Yeah, welcome to Jen David online class. This is another season, which is season 2. And this season, we only entails the organic chemistry. Now let us talk about the organic chemistry. What is organic chemistry? Now, organic chemistry, as the name implies, it means organic compounds. Organic chemistry, as the name implies, it means organic compounds. Now, if I want to talk about the characteristics of an organic compound as it is, are the compounds that contain carbon and hydrogen with any of sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen, metals. You have halogens. Now, what are the examples of halogens? You can have the fluorine, you have the chlorine, you have bromine, you have iodine. Astatine is also included, etc. Mind you, the organic compounds are compounds that contain carbon with hydrogen and any of these. That shows that organic compound must contain carbon and hydrogen. But the special aspect of an organic compound that contain only carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. So that means hydrocarbons are organic chemistry or organic compounds that contain only carbon and what? And hydrogen. Now, let me give you an instance. We are talking about CO2. CO2 is a compound that contains carbon but it does not contain hydrogen. So it is not an organic compound. We have H2O. H2O contains hydrogen, does not contain carbon, so it is not an organic compound. So the first property of an organic compound is that organic compound must contain carbon, hydrogen with any of these. But majorly, organic compound must contain carbon and hydrogen. Now let us look at some other properties of an organic compound. Number 2 is that organic compounds have low melting points and boiling points. They have low melting points and boiling points. And number 3 is that most organic compounds are non-polar. What do I mean by that? Organic compounds, they cannot be dissolved in water. Most of organic compounds cannot be dissolved in water, but they can be dissolved in organic solvents of their nature. Another property is that organic solvents, they have low reactivity to each other. That is, they are slow in reacting with each other. They have low reactivity. Then another property is that organic compounds, due to the carbon is the major element of an organic compound. And since carbon is the major element of an organic compound has the ability to catenate. Now, what do I mean by catenation? Catenation process means the ability of the carbon of an organic compound to attach with one another to form a long continuous chain. This is the process called catenation process. Another property of an organic compound is that the carbon, when we examine the carbon, the electronic configuration of carbon in its excited state. So don't forget that carbon has atomic number of what? Of 6 and atomic mass of 12. So with this, if you check the electronic configuration of carbon in its ground state, it gives you 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. But if you check the electronic configuration of carbon in its excited state, it gives us 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. So because of this, organic compounds has the ability to attach with 4 different atoms. So therefore, the one of the atom will put his own electron here to make these orbits to be completed. And make the other one add his own here, another one adds its own here, another one adds its own here. That makes it to be what? To be completed. So the organic compounds undergo a tetrahedrally bond. That is, what do I mean by tetrahedrally bond? That is, it can bond with what? With 4 different atoms. And another property is that the bonding system that occurs in organic compound is covalent. So organic compounds undergo a covalent bonding. So with this, I believe I've been able to introduce the properties of organic compounds. In the next class, we'll be talking about some other aspects of the organic chemistry. Thank you very much. God bless you.